Oh, I like that. This is my relationships part 2 video. And people wanted me to touch on more issues. Someone really brought up online dating. And I guess that has to do with relationships, I suppose. Well, it definitely does. But my misadventures with online dating, I've met a lot of guys from online. I will tell you that. The first person I've ever met off of line, hmm, like I've met all types of guys. I met this like meathead who was like always drunk. I met like this really cute guy, but he was kind of like, I don't know. He was just really into himself, so it was really hard to get to know him. So I just decided not to keep trying to get to know him, because if someone's like that into themselves, and the thing that kills me about online dating is you don't know if they're into themselves that much, because a lot of people will make it seem like, I mean, like some people you can. If someone's like super conceited about themselves, you'll be able to read into that in their profile. But sometimes, you know, people, they'll put on airs, and then when you meet them, you're like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't know you were a fucking part asshole. Like, this one dude totally set up an audio entertainment center for me, like gave me it and set it up for me in my fucking room so I can listen to my music mad fucking loud in my dorm. Like, that was kind of bomb. And then there's this other dude who was taking me to the Patriots game, but we got into a car accident, which really sucked. But a bitch would have been to the Patriots game for free, girl. We was on the way. Okay, so I'm gonna count that as a prize. Everybody's not there for the same thing as you, but there are people just like you who are just looking for somebody to spend time with, looking for somebody to just, you know, hang out with, get dinner, you know, be lame and go see movies or go for walks or, you know, explore the city, because you might be new to the city. It's a great way to meet new people in your area. Definitely. I mean, don't be discouraged to go online and try to find somebody, because honestly, there's all types of people online that I've met. I've met girls offline, like friends, the girls that want to be my friend online, and we were friends in real life now. So it's pretty cool. When you make an online dating profile, just be straight up about what you're looking for. Definitely talk about yourself, but not to the point where like the profile is all about you. Even though it's supposed to be, you want to, you know, kind of throw a net out there and see what you catch. So you want to talk about your hobbies and your interests, but you also want to talk about you know, there's also a section for, you know, things that inspire you, you know what I mean? So people can kind of get in your head and try to figure out, you know, if you're somebody that they really want to talk to, because you can, you know, whatever you say about you is obviously going to be awesome. You know what I mean? You're not going to say shitty things about yourself. So you kind of have to give them a little something so they can really get into your mind. Because if you say you're a good singer, they don't know what kind of music you sing. So maybe you want to put, you know, I'm really great at singing opera, or I'm really great at, you know, singing, you know, R&B type music, and I really like that music, but I also like classical, just so that people can kind of get a feel of your hobbies and things that you're interested in. As someone who's bigger, it's usually hard for me to take a photo where I look heavy, but I also look good. And it's not that I am ashamed of my body. It's more so that I just want to look fierce at all times. And you can look fierce with the flab on your arm. You can look fierce with the double chin. You can look good, but it's usually very hard. So one tip that I learned is putting the camera, or if you use a MacBook like I do, put it on a couch, a low couch. My couch is about, I don't know, maybe 3 feet off the ground, not even. So when you put it down there and you step away from it, it gets your whole angle. It gets the arms, it gets the curves of your legs, it gets the curves of your body. So, you know, it's not in your face. So I say take a few photos like that. Take at least, you know, 2 full body shots so they know what kind of body type you have, because some people do have preferences, and it's not a hate thing. It's just, you know, if some people prefer to have a smaller woman and some people prefer to have a larger woman. So if you, you know, if you're a larger woman and you don't want someone barking up your tree that into smaller women being confused or feeling like you're deceiving them, which I've heard a lot of women say that that's one of their biggest fears with online dating, just make sure you have a friend take a photo of you from a distance, probably no more than 5 feet away from you, but get a full body. If you're thinking about getting a dating profile, I would definitely recommend okcupid.com. You can find me on there. It's kind of like Facebook for people who want to find somebody. And my name on there is Marshmallow, and if you want to look me up, that's fine. If you want to chat on there, that's cool too. But it's definitely a cool place to go. I've met a lot of great people on there, and I've talked to a lot of great people on there as well. And with anything on the internet, you are gonna get a few people. I've never gotten anybody insulting me, but I definitely have had guys who are just very forward sexually, and I was just like, really, the fuck back. So dealing with getting over somebody. When you are in a relationship with someone or you become very attached to somebody, it's very hard to let them go. Whether, you broke up and it was mutual, or you broke up and it was really one-sided and you didn't feel like you got closure. You have to realize that the other person doesn't owe you anything. And I hate to say that to you, because you may have been in a relationship for years and you feel like, what the fuck, like we just broke up out of nowhere and this is bullshit. But at the end of the day, they're human, you're human, you have no obligation to each other. You know what I mean? Like, I understand people tell you they love you, but if it's not a parent, if it's not, someone that, grew up with you and, really, like, if it's not someone biologically attached to you, it's not worth harping over. It's not worth being stuck over. And no one likes to be stuck. And I'm not saying this because I'm frigid or because I can be cold. It's just that you have to realize at some point, in the middle of all the confusion, in the middle of all the sadness, in the middle of all the why or what ifs or I just wish they would or I just wish this was like, you know what I mean? We all have that. We've all had somebody or maybe some bodies who have hurt us in a way and we felt like we couldn't get over them. And it's not healthy. You gotta just take charge. You just have to be like, you know what? I'm better than this and I can rise above it and I can be better. And that's the bigger deal here. You can't really waste your good positive energy missing somebody who is bringing you such bad energy, such bad vibes. And whether they mean to or not, they're doing it. So if someone really has a hold on you and you really feel like you can't let go, evaluate, why can't you let go? What is so hard? Because you're holding on to somebody who's doing nothing for you when you can let go, hold on to yourself, try to build yourself up, and then go out there and try to find somebody, do it all over again. That's all life is, really. Life is just trial and error. You do what you can do until you can't do it anymore, and then you have to find a new direction. So, for all the people out there who are stuck on somebody, who feel like someone has wronged them, who feel like, somebody owes them something, find a new direction. That is the end of this relationships advice. If you have any questions or if you want to hear about anything, just send me a message, leave me a comment, and I'll try to put it in the next video. But I really want to help people. I guess I have some insight. But I think more importantly, I've just been through things in life, and I just like to help people, and I like to talk until I feel like someone had a breakthrough. So with that said, enjoy your day.